This was my second child. This is one I created here at Bruichladdich. It's called PC7, which simply means Port Charlotte, 7-year-old. And we try to feature the Gaelic language, as you will see here. This says, Shin and Doi Ila. It's the Islay way. That's what it means. It's the Islay way. On the tins, we featured people who have helped us. When we started this distillery, we had no money. We still haven't got any money, so please send donations, Jim McEwan, care of Bruichladdich. We wanted to thank the people who helped us in the early days. And this is a picture of the Woods brothers, who are heavy contractors, heavy machinery contractors. And they came in and they gave us so much help. So we've done a whole series of people we wanted to. And then when you try to pay them, they would say, no, it's the Islay way. We help each other. Port Charlotte Distillery, which is like 1.5 miles down the road in the town of Port Charlotte, also known as Loch and Dol Distillery, was founded in 1825 and it died, sadly, in 1925. So it's got a big history. So I had no idea what it was like. However, there's one old guy left called Roderick MacLeod, the oldest distiller in Islay. So he remembered tasting, and he said it was a pretty heavy whiskey, pretty heavy. So that's the only guide I had. So I set about making Port Charlotte. The peating level on this is 40 parts per million, 40 ppm. And it's just right. It's lovely, actually. You get this beautiful, it's like on the nose and this, this lovely smoky molasses, almost treacle toffee nose coming off it. It's just the sweetness of the casks and this smoke coming together. It's not overly peated. It's absolutely beautiful. Jim Murray, the great whiskey, probably the greatest whiskey critic ever, he gave Port Charlotte 96.5 marks, which is pretty incredible from Jim Murray, considering he's an out-and-out Ardbeg fan. I mean, he just loves Ardbeg fan. He's also a good friend, I'm sorry to say. So he loved this one. He loved the complexity of it. And I'm very pleased with it. I'm really as proud of this whiskey as anything I've ever made. It's got the heart of Islay. You're on the west coast of Islay here. This is a Gaelic-speaking community. This is the more backward part, if I dare say, of the island. And it's all about people. And when you go into a glass of whiskey and all the marketing bullshit that surrounds it, I mean, it's just absolute junk nowadays. When you go into a glass of whiskey, you should be able to create a picture in your mind of the people who made it. The whiskey will speak to you. It should be warm, generous, honest, have personality. It should enchant you. You should respect it. So when you go in there, what you're doing is you're looking into the heart and the soul of the people who made it. The most important ingredient in making whiskey is not pot stills or malt or cask. The most important ingredient in making whiskey is people. And that should be reflected in the spirit. And it does. This is a handmade whiskey. It's the guys here. I mean, look at this still house. My God, it's fallen to bits. There is not a computer in sight. Even myself, I'm falling to bits myself, but somehow it works. And that's what you should look for in whiskey. You should have this personality and warmth and Scottish honesty. God, we're an honest race. If nothing else, we're an honest race. And this is beautiful. Port Charlotte, 40 parts per million. Takes a little bit of water. For all you lovers of peated malt, this is just midpoint. It's just in the middle there. Just kicking around the same peating level as Lagavulin and Lafroig. I've used some sherry casks with this one, as well as the bourbon. And so what you're getting is that lovely sherry richness, and remember I said to you that treacle toffee, the heavy sherry note, that's where it's coming from. And it's a brilliant combination. Really rounded, it's fantastic. It's only 7 years old. It tastes more like a 12-year-old. You'd think it was 12-year-old, but it's actually only 7 years old. So it's got that power. It's a 6-pack whiskey. This is really in top condition. And just that sherry influence there, it's just softening a little bit. Absolutely great. If Jim Murray thinks it's 96.5, who am I to argue? Cheers.